Good morning, everybody. We're on one of our projects this morning, and this is we don't do a lot of residential. We do some. We do more light commercial, but this has been a client of ours for a long time. But this here is going to be a huge addition, basically from brick to brick. And we got to remove part of that brick. But what we're doing this morning, as you can see, we've got our retaining wall set up, or forms for our wall that we're getting ready to pour today. Hopefully I can get some footage of that going on while we're working. I haven't got all the necessary stands and stuff yet, but see, we got a rebar in it, got the forms up, it's ready to go. One thing I did want to discuss, and I'm going to get more in detail, I wish I would have had this camera and all when we first got started. You can see there's a lot of runoff that comes off the neighbors. We had to rebuild this wall. Keep in mind, this was done in the winter time. We had set a tent up, so the masons had to lay from inside due to lower parging from inside. We got to clean it up a little bit down at the bottom before we seal it. It's actually going to be a sidewalk going up this side. Top portion had to be cleaned up and parged out. But this wall had caved in, and the reason for it was all the water that was coming off this hillside. But what's interesting is they had got a company to come in here years ago to put in this drain system inside the house to manage the water. I think a lot of people have a misconception that when they do that, they're taking care of their problem, but they're not, because the problem's outside, not inside. All that is a water management system. The block can still rot out, like in the case of this. You had some block rotting out, but it also had pushed the wall in at the base over 1.5 inches, and the middle of the wall probably had a 3-inch bow in it. So that's the first thing we had to do. Of course, we laid it back block, but the first section of it, you can see that little shelf there, that's all poured sails with concrete. But those systems, maybe they have a purpose, I don't know. My problem is with it, the problem's outside, and if you don't fix the problem outside, it's going to come back and haunt you. So before somebody says, oh yeah, we can take care of it by doing this drain system inside the house, keep in mind, in my opinion, that's just water management, because you haven't fixed the problem. You still got water against that foundation that's not able to dry out. And another thing, you see the drain tile, this is going to the gutters, but we would use a perforated drain tile around the house. A lot of people think that that carries water off, and it does to a small degree. But the main purpose of it is it allows for air circulation to help dry out that foundation and that earth around there. Of course, you got gravel around it, but it helps dry it out. And the misconception that carries it off, it's corrugated pipe. So yeah, it's going to carry it off, but it's going to take a lot of water to fill all them corrugations before it's able to run through that pipe. So keep that in mind. Next time you have a water problem, check with several different people before you decide on one. As far as contractors are concerned, you're a whole lot better to take care of the problem outside. It's going to cost you more money, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. So we'll see if we can get y'all on this pour, see what we can do. Thank you. So this is that wall that I showed you earlier. This is the inside of it. And you can see there was a baseboard heater here. It's still hooked up. Originally there was a piece of 3/4 inch ply board there that this was fastened to. It had shoved everything in over 1.5 inches. And you can see we still have some of our temporaries up. Those blocks of core field where that beam is right there. We could easily take them out now and have plenty of time to set up, but we just hadn't gotten around to it. You can see all the way around this perimeter. You might not be able to tell from the camera, but from about right here back, there's a channel cut all the way around. And I don't know exactly what they used to fill this in, but here is a little sump pump. So in some cases, when the wall's bulged, we can take steel, put steel in on this wall and bolt it to the floor, come back up to the joists, get the dirt off of it and reestablish the wall. This one was too bad, but with this system, it's inferior. There's no structural value to that whatsoever. So there was no way to even do anything with it. Of course, keep in mind we got our window bucks in, got a header up there, but still it's a whole lot more that's got to be done, but we'll do that as the progress of the project continues. All right. Y'all have a good day. All right, we got this wall in here. Sorry I didn't get any filming of the pour, but the truck got here and we didn't have time to get things set up. But anyhow, we got that poured and she is good to go.